Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cartoons and non-cartoons, anime figures and PNGers alike, already, already, the media is, of course, going out in their complete and absolute defense of the soon-to-be absolute flop that is Supergirl. And as I've mentioned before, I have watched some of it, and it's complete garbage. Uh, Obviously, I won't tell you how. You'll just have to figure that shit out on your own. Alrighty, let's go to Variety here for the defense of Supergirl, the James Gunn movie that apparently isn't directed or touched by James Gunn in any way, but has every sign that he did something to it. So, did he have a script written up himself and just hand it off to somebody and say, hey, pretend this is yours, which is probably what happened, because James Gunn is known to be a control freak, and there's no fucking way he would ever let a movie be produced under his name or under his watch, sorry, that didn't have everything to do with him. This movie so far is everything Guardians of the Galaxy, but minus the fun shit. Okay. Anyway, though, from Variety, box office Supergirl flies to 18 million on opening day. They are saying flies to 18 million like that's a good thing. 18 million on your opening day is not good. That's kind of shit. But of course, let's see what the article says here. Toy Story 5 held on its Friday box office crown despite new competition from Supergirl, Jackass, Best and Last. I don't give a fuck about Jackass. So let's see. Disney's Toy Story 5 made 21 million domestically. And by Sunday said to go 70 million. But they just give a few examples here of uh why it's a good thing. Oh, alarms, hello. Why it's a good thing that it only made $18 million. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not good. $18 million is not a good thing. But what we'll do here is we'll jump over to the numbers and go to box offices so far. Matter of fact, we'll even give that a little bit of a refresh. Okay, so for this movie to be of any type of actual success, okay, its worldwide box office right now is 29 million. We're just gonna round it to the nearest zero, okay? So 29 million is this nearest zero. The production budget that has been reported is $170 million, which we can all fully be aware that we can call bullshit on that. Most people who know anything know that if they're saying 170 million, it was probably closer to 300 or more, without advertising. But we're going to use this $170 million number. Now, if you add on advertising, which is usually equal to, if not about 3/4 of the actual budget for the movie, a grand amount of times, we'll say it had a advertising budget of 100 million. Okay, just to give us a nice round $270 million budget. Now, if Supergirl were to follow the same trajectory that James Gunn's, oh, sorry, Superman's James Gunn movie followed, in its worldwide box office of 618,723,803 buckaroonies, we would learn very quickly that this movie is not going to do well. If Supergirl makes, what was this opening? Let's see, Supergirl was what is supposed to get like 50 million, I think it was, right? If Supergirl hits 50 million over this weekend, which it might, I'm not going to say it's not gonna, it might. If it hits that 50 million and it drops by 50% this weekend and the weekend after and the weekend after that and the weekend after that, and then drops to in the 30s a couple weekends after that, this movie is nowhere going to hit the budget, it hit the money it needs in order to even break even. Because I know there's a lot of people that are going to go, well, if it only has to hit 270 million, that's fine. It can do that, which it might hit 270. I don't think so, but it might. But no, 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 no. That's not how this works. The theaters take their cut. And on average, when you put the world box office and the US together, it's around 50%. So we're just going to go with the 50-50 marker on here, okay? That means that Supergirl, to break even, would have to make over 600 million anyway. And James Gunn's Superman barely broke 600 million on its $225 million budget, and that was after tax breaks. So I'm sorry, but the idea that you think, or anybody thinks, that Supergirl is going to actually make its money back is nothing but a complete fantasy. Anyway, do me the giant favor, like, subscribing, sharing, all those fun things. Comment below. Have you watched Supergirl? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was complete trash? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.